What's up, guys? I just listened to the update from our governor, Jan Brewer, regarding that 1072 bill that was supposed to be put into law. Basically, what that bill was, it was a bill saying that businesses have the right to refuse people based on religious morals. And I have to agree with Jan Brewer. She vetoed it. And one thing that she said that really stuck out to me was she said that she doesn't see any immediate need for this bill to be put into effect. And if you go back in the last 50 years, as far as Arizona's history is concerned, I don't see that ever being a problem at all. I don't see it at all. So I want to congratulate Mrs. Brewer for what she did. It was a very courageous and awesome thing. Now, how does this affect us on a social and business level? It really doesn't. Apple CEO actually called Brewer and said, "Hey, we might consider not going to Mesa, Arizona, if this passes." The NFL was considering sending the Super Bowl to Tampa Bay, which was a runner-up in the drawing for the next Super Bowl. I don't think that any of those things influence her to back out of signing that bill. I don't think so at all. I think the fact that she knows the Bible, I think that's the reason why she vetoed that bill. And nowhere in the Bible does it say to shun your neighbor. In the New Testament. In the Old Testament, it does. I'm not going to sit there and lie. And it's one sentence in the one verse in the book. I think it's Deuteronomy that says, "Man should not lie with man; it's immoral." And it also says, "Thou shalt not kill." It says a lot of other things in that book. And I'm not saying that book is outdated, because some of those laws in that book we can really use in this day and age. But I don't think that somebody's sexual orientation should dictate whether or not that person gets service. And this is coming from an African American man, mind you, that forefathers went through a whole lot of crap in the 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s, and even to this day, we go through a whole lot. So the last thing that I believe any religious man should say, especially a black religious man, should say that that bill was something that's legitimate. That bill was awful, and it was very ignorant. And I'm going to say shame on Christians for asking that to pass, because your God, our God, my God, doesn't like that type of stuff. It says so in the Sermon on the Mount. Now let's take into consideration the word saying that. It said we shall love our enemies, and anybody, anyone, no matter race, creed, or anyone, in effect, they should always get the same type of treatment. Love thy neighbor. Treat them the same way God would treat them. Love thy enemy. Treat them the same way God would treat them. And for us to take the Bible and just pick apart parts that we want to represent is blasphemy. And I think that's the reason why, personally, a lot of people have turned into being atheists, because we have hid our ignorance and phobias behind a sacred covenant as big as religion. That's the reason why I personally, I'm not religious. I have a beloved love for the Lord, and that's about as real as it gets. That's about as simple, I should say, as it gets. I also would like to take the chance to say that Buddha wasn't a Buddhist. Muhammad wasn't a Muslim. And Jesus wasn't a Christian. They were men that loved God. Stop hiding behind these titles, because these titles are segregating us. Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Catholicism, all those things. The list goes on. Blood, Crip, if you want to even get really simple, it goes on, and it's just doing nothing but creating partition in our life. It's segregation. That's all it is. And right now we have made I can't even say this is a milestone that's made, because basically we just stopped something that was stupid. So Jan, Mrs. Governor, whatever you want to call yourself, thank you for stopping the idiots that thought that was something that would be good for the Arizona people. I'm from California, but now I'm an Arizonian. Thank you.